Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. To war. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart. There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan. And in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Serios.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you. You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our Creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the Professor, after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
You have my gratitude, Sedith. And you as well, Flame. As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see our mission through.
Listen up, everyone. The Imperial army is upon us. If you can fight, pick up a weapon. Everyone else, hurry up and evacuate. We have the goddess's protection on our side. We have nothing to fear. Victory will be ours.
Professor, are you ready? Well, hurry up. I don't need to tell you that the situation is dire. We have some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're facing is immense. No matter how you look at it, we're at a disadvantage. To make matters worse, the enemy is being led by Edelgard. You know well how extraordinary she is.
Of course we know, but we can't let her get away. Also, please cease your unwarranted glaring. We don't deserve your judgment.
My father was removed from his role as Prime Minister, and is still under house arrest in the Imperial capital. As his successor, it is my duty to stop her.
The way she's going about all of this is wrong. It's up to us to help her realize that.
I won't be following her, but I won't run away either. Adie's going to come at us with all she's got, and that's a lot. That means we need to fight her with all of our might, too.
She is one who has strength. That has certainty. But we have strength also. We will not be losing.
I shall fight with all that I have. It is an honor to fight alongside each of you.
You students really have guts, don't you? Though I suppose I can't call you students anymore. You're now part of our order. You have our support and our gratitude. Professor, I'm counting on you. Go ahead and take the lead. These kids, they look up to you. I guess that goes without saying. Just look in their eyes and you can see it. If we all make it through this, let's meet again. Good luck out there!
I have a report. The enemy is within the walls. They're about to break the defensive line.
Knights, soldiers, students, defend the front line and the Archbishop with your lives until help arrives. Reinforcements are on the way. Hold fast!
Let us away. I am maturing at a rapid pace.
Let me at him.
Sure thing.
Yep.
Put me in there.
The sun.
Stay focused.
As expected.
I will get the victory.
Aye, aye!
Guide me well. Destiny unfurls.
Predictable.
Even stronger than I look, yeah?
I must fall back. My research cannot end here.
Now's our chance.
It is decided.
Report. The enemy has taken the entrances where the reinforcements were heading.
That won't do. The strongholds to the east and west are our rally points for reinforcements. Retake them at once.
The sun.
Turns against you. Happenstance can be deadly.
That was fun to watch.
Watch and learn.
At least you're no coward.
I must fall back.
Don't show him. This'll get him.
Let's do this.
Report. The enemy has taken the entrances where the reinforcements were heading.
That won't do. The strongholds to the east and west are our rally points for reinforcements. Retake them at once.
Let us away.
Yep.
That's what you get. Baby steps, I guess.
Let me at him.
Sure thing. Don't forget who you're dealing with. Unexpected.
Put me in there.
I sped a weakling to their demise.
I pale in comparison to my allies.
Yeah, it worked.
Stay focused.
Aye, aye. I fell first stroke, kids. Ah! All in a day's work.
I will get the victory. I am greater now.
Guide me well.
Should I have held back?
It's still raring to go. You see that? I'm just getting started. I owe you one.
That bounty isn't up for grabs, pal.
Fine work.
No hesitation! As expected. Such power dwells within?
It's good to be king. Can't wait for my next brawl. Ah, I finally get it.
Won't allow it.
Put me in there. Huh. This guy seems real familiar.
You dastard! Aren't you? No.
That doesn't matter right now. Let's go.
I'm finished. I'm loath to say it, but I must retreat.
I'll send you flying! What a jump.
I'll press on.
Thanks for helping. It's still raring to go. What a thrill.
That is all.
Thanks for the business.
This fight is but a sideshow to the ravaging of the sacred place that is Garrigmok.
Thanks, Belle.
The time is not right. I will wait for the next opportunity.
Guess I learned a thing or two.
All right, that's one stronghold recaptured. Now the other.
Put me in there. Fail to appreciate is that we have at our backs a force you cannot hope to defeat. Such a shame. There are people in the Empire you truly care about too, aren't there? I wonder what will become of them. I can afford to fall back. We still have the advantage.
That's both strongholds. It appears we were right on time.
takes might, right? Now I can do so much better.
Is full of victory. Hard work created this. I knew you'd do it. Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous.
Who's next?
My life was changed forever by Her Majesty. Now, I lay it on the line. For the Empire! Lady Edelgard, I'm so sorry. I can't keep going. I must retreat.
Had I room to grow?
Happenstance can be deadly.
Survive! You defeat me? Left.
Think very carefully about whether you wish to raise your sword against the Empire, or if you will offer it to us in fealty. And after you've thought it through, if you still wish to fight, I won't stop you. I will simply use the full extent of my power and crush you. So, House Nouvelle has chosen the path that will lead to its ultimate demise. How pity of me.
As you say, I have forfeited my claim on being a noble of the Empire. That is why you must permit me to challenge you in combat, that I may establish a new House Nouvelle.
As you wish. Let's see if your resolve is a match for my own.
Forgive my intrusion.
I wish you were someone whose heart could be swayed by my words and deeds. If it were so, I would have done anything to make you my ally.
It's over!
You fought well, but now your fight is over. Send in our reserve troops, and give my uncle the signal. What is this? Everybody here, young and old, is in your hands. No, I will not allow another Red Canyon tragedy to happen here.
What is going on?
What now?
Why did you come?
In Imperial Year 1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garreg Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Serios, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. But amidst the chaos of battle, she vanished, and her whereabouts remain unknown. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.